Mexico.
I'm going to record this. I can share with others in the community.
Maybe even Costa Rica, but you don't often associate ayahuasca with Jamaica. In fact, the only time I've even seen publicly like that relation was just the other day. I watched the Best Man, the final chapter, and that episode where they had the ayahuasca experience in Jamaica. I was like, girl, like I had to like text her. I was like, you won't believe where they're having this ayahuasca experience.
Right.
And you know, I've had an experience at the Rasta Village. You know, we had an opportunity to visit there the year before last. But you know, first man, he's kind of like the first man over the village. And yeah, so I was wondering if you wanted to share a little bit about
on that. Well, Rastafarians, you know, they really don't consider themselves to be a religion, right? So it's more of a spiritual way of life. They're very, very connected to earth, to Mother Nature, to the spirit realm. And I'll say this. You're absolutely right. Peru, you know, Costa Rica, you know, South America in and of itself are the origination of this. But I found that the altitude in Peru was problematic for myself. I experienced altitude sickness, and other people who were on the trip that I was on experienced it in severe ways. Like one woman was hospitalized for a few days because it was just that bad. So Jamaica is always a vibe, right? Whether or not you're going to turn up or relax. And so when we came across the Rastas and had our experience with them, spending the entire day with them and learning about their way of life, and learning that they hosted ayahuasca trips, it just felt like a wonderful marriage, right? To between Dash Joy and the Rasta Village to do what we're doing. And after my experience, I literally felt compelled to do this, because I realized that there's so many people that actually need this. Someone said that it's like 10 years of therapy in 1 or 2 nights, right? And a lot of people are like stuck on pharmaceutical drugs that really don't get to the root of the problems, the issues. It's just kind of like to treat as opposed to cure. And I feel like ayahuasca could really, I'm not a medical person, and everything I'm saying is it's based on my opinion and my own research, but could really help to pinpoint the source and the root of your issue. And once you're able to do that, you can then heal the problem. So I just felt like the Rasta Village with their spiritual know-how and just love for all things nature, I just felt like that would be a really good place for us to introduce ayahuasca to our group, and for people to just, I don't know, just have a walk away with a healing that they didn't know that they needed. I don't know.
I think the village, they offer, in addition to the ayahuasca ceremonies that will be conducted, there's like so much going on in the village. Like you have the drum circles, you can actually learn about their culture, their way of life. One of the women there, Queen Eye, she does Reiki therapy, and then every day you're eating ITEL food, so food that is straight from the ground, that's good for your body. So you're not just dealing with the healing of your soul, and the renewing of your spirit, but you're also feeding your body the things that it needs, right? Kind of, renewing your body from the cellular level, right? It's all three working together. Of course, there's a lot of ganja smoking. If you're into that thing, you'll have that as much as you want.
Well, I don't think they're gonna meld that with the ayahuasca.
No, not necessarily, but I'm just saying that it's there. It's not like you don't have to go nowhere to find it. It's there.
Diamond, for your fancy, there's mushrooms there too.
Yeah, there's mushrooms.
Wonderful.
So it's such a You know, when you think of Jamaica, you go, you know, of course, there are those touristy things. And it's almost like there's two Jamaicas, right? There's the Jamaicas of the locals, and then there's the Jamaica that tourists experience. And if you want to experience Jamaica in a way that you've never, ever experienced it before, then this trip is for you. Because after the ayahuasca experience, then we have, you know, 3 days at a luxury villa, and you get to do, you know, some different things, you know, the glistening waters at night and the Martha Brae River rafting. So it's Jamaica has so much to offer. And so I think it's really, really unique to be able to offer this experience in a place like that.
Yes.
Can
Absolutely.
I mention something? I've actually been to Jamaica before, not on the tour side. When I was in my freshman year, my one of my college friends was actually lived in Jamaica, like it came to school from Jamaica. So as we became cooler during the winter break, she asked if I wanted to come. It was either between the Bahamas or Jamaica, and we decided to go back to her home in Jamaica. So I spent 10 days there at her home. I think it was in Portland or Portmore.
Is it Portmore? Well, there's two places. So was it country?
The hills, where the hills are, and she lived in the hills.
It was Portland.
So that's Portland?
Yes.
Okay, yes.
That's
So
favorite part.
basically, so that was my first time ever, like, and then mind you, I was like 17 at this time. And that was my first time ever going out of the country. So it was amazing because I wasn't actually a tourist. I was there doing what she would typically do on a day-to-day, going into town and walking there, and or taking their driver. They had a driver would take us into town. And it was just a different experience. And then like going to, I think they have a place called it's like a creek over there that they go to, a special creek, but it was beautiful. Like it wasn't like a tourist. We did go to Dunn's River Fall, which was cool. You know, eat the jerk on the side of the road. So, and now point of my story is that she now still lives there. She moved back after, you know, the pandemic, and she has a restaurant there. She has a smoothie shop. So I'm trying to get back there so that I can experience and help her build on another restaurant, because she's building it from hand. And they actually have a man-made beach. Her family built a man-made beach by their home. So there's a lot of things that I want to go back for, but also I want to experience it on that level, but also on another level. So this is very intriguing for me to, you know, get back to Jamaica.
Okay, that's awesome.
Wow. You had a great experience. I would say Portland is my favorite. Like,
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Yeah.
And yeah, and I you know, I appreciate your story, because that's one of the things that Jonelle and I really try to provide, is that grassroots experience. Like we're all about the road less traveled, and just giving people that authentic experience that you had when you went at 17. So yeah,
it was beautiful. I'm hoping, like, now that was almost, that's a long time ago, I must say. 17, I'm 32 now, so that was a minute ago. But then a couple of years ago, I did go to Costa Rica for my first solo trip. And that was beautiful as well, just to see, you know, how the roads were, the lighting, like all the stuff that was like, they're actually very developed in certain parts of Costa Rica. And I think I was in, I can't, my memory sucks right now, but basically I went to, I can't remember the name, but it was a tourist side of town, but where I stayed wasn't really, it was off the tourist area. So it was really nice to experience that, the rainforest and all of that. I did a ATV tour in there, and that was amazing. So it's just like a lot of things that I'm looking to do. Like, as you said on my profile, I'm looking to continue to travel, and this time maybe with a group that's experienced, and just have a great time.
awesome. Well, we would love to have you.
Thank you.
God, yeah.
Amazing. So do you guys want to go over one, the cost of the trip, how we book it, what's needed to secure our spot, and all that good stuff?
Yeah, I could talk about that. So so the trip is going to be in March. So, You have some time, but not a lot of time.
Mhm.
It's March 25th to the 1st of April.
31st.
31st of March. Yeah, I actually put the 1st of April because that's when I'm leaving. Yeah. The 25th of March to the 31st. That's a Saturday to a Friday. And we'll spend the first 4 days at the Rasta Indigenous Village, where you'll have an opportunity to just really be immersed in their way of life, how, they do things. Of course, all meals, airport transfers are included. And then we have, I believe it's 2 ceremonies, right, Rochelle? With the shaman? Yeah,
Mhm. Oh,
ceremony.
I see that the shaman will be from, it's not a Rastafarian shaman, by the way. I
Oh, yeah,
forgot,
no,
which is very important to note, that the shaman will be flown in from, I can't pronounce it, a place in Mexico.
Oaxaca.
Oaxaca,
It's
Oaxaca, Mexico.
exactly Oaxaca. It's not, but it's a neighboring, it's in there. But
Oh,
he's
okay.
it's an indigenous shaman who is very experienced. This is what he does. And the village has been using him for years and have gotten amazing results. So I just wanted to throw that in to note. Go ahead, Jay, sorry.
And so you'll have those 4 days at the Rasta Indigenous Village, and then we'll have another 3 days where we'll have a luxury villa and just have some time for rest and relaxation. The villa is right on the beach, and we'll have 2 excursions. Of course, the excursions are optional. They're included, but if you feel like you just want to chill and relax or do your own thing, you're more than welcome to do that. But we've included these really cool excursions where we'll do some river rafting along the Martha Bray River, and then the luminous lagoon swimming in glistening waters. And I have to tell you, if you have not experienced that, oh my gosh, it's absolutely magical to be able to like swim in this beautiful warm water at night, and everywhere around you it's just glowing. It's unbelievable. So the total for the trip is $28.99, and to secure your spot, we require a $500 non-refundable deposit, and that's going to hold your space for the trip. And you can actually go to the link. You want to share the link that we have for you, Charisma?
Maybe I missed something. Did you send me the link?
I can put it in the chat.
Yes, please, because
All right, no worries. I sent you I know there's one special for Color Me World, so I created one specially for you.
okay.
But
Do you,
anyway,
do you have it on hand and we can drop that one in?
Oh,
yeah,
so go ahead, Jay. Do you have a special link for Calling Me World?
I do. I'll look for it in a moment and drop it in the chat.
Okay.
So yeah, so pretty much so it's $28.99, $500 non-refundable deposit. We're keeping this to, it's a small group. It probably won't be any more than like 12 people, because we think that for this kind of experience, the intimacy of the group is important.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's pretty much the overview, kind of like the structure of the trip, where you're staying, how many days each, what's happening. Do you have any specific questions about the ceremony or the locations where we're staying or anything like that?
So the $28.99 is only specific for the stay, the food, the excursions, but not the flight, correct?
Everything is included except for the flight. That's the only thing that's
Got it. Okay. All right. Yeah.
I did also want to share that with ayahuasca, it is different from the preparation leading up to is different from your average psychedelic, right? So they have what is known as a dieta, where you, for 2 weeks before and 2 weeks after, you refrain from smoking, sex, any kind, like even masturbating. I know. Look at y'all faces. Looking at Helen.
Do my best.
And also the way that you eat. So, and these are things that we'll provide once, this is a list of things that we'll provide once everybody, once we get signed, everyone signs up, but it's like no coffee, no meats, I don't think meats and certain types of fish. It's very, very strict because the way that the medicine, your body needs to kind of be pure in order for her to really work effectively. So yeah, there is a preparation, but I did it. You won't die, I promise. But you come out at the other side of that, just so it's just remarkable. It really is. It's life changing.
I'm definitely interested. Scared yet interested.
No
But-
fear, no need for fear. I know exactly how you feel, but I'm telling you, as someone that has gone through it, like I can't, and believe it or not, like I'm at this place where I feel like I need to do it again. My experience was about 9 months ago. 9 months ago, it was in May, and I'm like, I'm ready now. Going for, yeah.
Well, are you guys, do you guys consistently have trips like this, or is it just this one time trip? Just in case, like, I can't come up with the money in time to go, but will this ever happen again, or you guys plan it like every year to go somewhere, or like what's the situation with that?
Well, we have this trip, we designed this trip for this particular purpose, and we know that it's a trip that we will offer again, but we're not exactly sure if that's going to happen at the end of this year or sometime early next year. So
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
in terms of saying exactly when it'll be offered again, we can't say that for sure, but will it? Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess I gotta get it together at some point.
Nothing like the first. I gotta tell you, there's nothing like the first. So I know the Rasta Village, they are very excited to have us, and they're making a lot of concessions for this particular trip. Every time we talk to him, he's like, this time only. Can we have this time only? So there's nothing like the first. So if it's something that is in your heart to do.
Oh yeah, it is. It really is. Like I said, I've been talking to my friend since we reconnected last year. So I've been talking to her since early last year about coming back, and I just wanted to make sure it was the right time. And I feel like this would be the right time because I actually went there around December of the time that I went, it was in December. And that was a really good time to be out there. So this is kind of around the same winter time for us here in America to go out there is a really good time. So I'm gonna do what I can. It'll happen.
Have you seen the promotional video for the trip, Diamond?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
Is it on the app?
I'm gonna pull it up and show it to you.
Okay.
Just so that I think you'll get to see a bit of the grounds of the Rasta Village where we'll be staying. And so I would say, seeing is believing.
Seeing is believing, yes.
Sorry, I was running around looking for this charger before my
Oh.
laptop died, so I apologize.
Oh, it's okay.
Okay, so the link is in there. I am clearing my schedule. I'm trying to get people to move some stuff around because I want to do this. So I will be there. We're going to figure it out. And hopefully if your schedule permits, if we can do this, at least another couple times, that way I can keep promoting to the community, sharing with everyone that we're going to hop on and it's literally do Q&A. But I have this recorded so I can drop that in there for those that just want to take a sneak peek. But I think it'll be really important to have these so that people can come in, get their questions answered. We can drop the link and whatnot.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan. We'll schedule a few more. I am so excited, Charisma. So, Charisma is like the sister I've never met in the flesh. So I feel like when I see you get off the plane, I might just give you like hugs and kisses. It might be too much, but just don't take it personal.
I won't. So this is like literally the story of my life because I'm online, because I have a community. People laugh because I live in LA, but my girlfriends I've met online, and so we meet when we finally go on a vacation together. This is the most amazing thing ever. So I can't wait. And yeah, this is going to be so fun. I've never tried, I've never tried a psychedelic. I've done like marijuana, but I've never tried like psychedelic. So this is going to be extremely fun. And I'm
Yes,
loving
ma'am.
Yeah, I've only heard amazing things. I've been at parties where this does sound really funny because I'll do little networking things here, and I have friends that will bring it. So I'll serve stuff on a platter, but I just wouldn't try it because I was too afraid. Because I was like, I tried, I forgot what it was. It wasn't a psychedelic, but I'm that girl that
Ecstasy, Molly,
it just made me happy. Yes, and then
Molly, yeah.
Yeah, Molly. But I'm that person that disappears. I'm like, oh my God, new friends. Hi. And so this one time that I tried it, we were at a festival and I woke up with new friends. I was like, oh my gosh, who are these people? So I definitely need to
You
be
had a good time.
yes, I need to be in a safe space to where I just don't go wandering off.
Friends with all kinds of crazy people.
Girl, if you see my personality online and us talking, chatting, and I'm super friendly, I'm like that in person too. I'm like, oh, new friends.
Yay.
Well, that's good. That's good. You always want to be around someone who's happy when they're high. That's a good thing. Only happy drug dealers or druggers. I don't know what they're called, but
Have you been to Jamaica yet?
me?
Charisma.
Oh,
Technically, no, but yes, it was a cruise, and so I got to put my feet on the land.
Oh man.
And so to me, that's not experiencing it.
Nah.
So, and then Janelle Hadiatu, I think are heading there now.
Now.
I love you, but I'm not going on that type of trip to Jamaica. I want to experience it. So
This is
it.
This is it. You will come back, and you know what? You're not. We're not doing Dunn's River Falls. We're not doing the grill. You don't need that joy for that. You can do that anytime because everybody does that. This is a trip where people are like, what? You did that in Jamaica? I didn't do that in Jamaica. Wait, when are you going back? I want to do that too.
When she shared this with me, I was like, oh my gosh, can we partner up so everyone in Color Me Raw can go? This is like right up the alley. I was like, this is amazing. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, cool, let's do it. So, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for everyone that gets to go. So yeah, let's do it. I have the link. I'm going to do a email and actually post the dates now that I have that, because I don't know how I missed that link that you sent to me.
I have the video. I'm gonna show it to but I need to share the screen with me.
Yeah, let me give you. All right, I gave you the powers.
Okay, the powers. All right.
Ay, 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 ay. The eye is within the eye. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, ay, ay. It begins with the eye. 'Cause Mother Earth is calling I and I home.
Nice.
Yeah, you can just put that on repeat and I can just
I
listen.
know. My favorite part of that video is like the last scene where we're down by the river, which is something that First Man insists that we do in the mornings. Like he wants to like do a lesson on like the importance of water. And I'm drawn to water naturally. Like I just am. And I think aside from the medicine is probably one of the allures that I think is gonna matter to me most.
Nice. Do you guys have a videographer that's going to be coming, or have you found one that's
We're
local?
working on that.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
are you both Caribbean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't hear an accent.
Yes, I'm from Jamaica, born and raised.
Okay, I was gonna say I definitely heard an accent there.
Really, I can't hide? Oh no.
Nope, sorry.
Half Trini and half Jamaican. So
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Either one
cool.
of you bringing a drone?
I don't know, Rochelle.
What's
you
up?
you have aren't you like drone certified or something?
Not drone certified. I'm taking a course, but I'm certified.
Oh, you don't need to be drone certified. Just bring your drone.
I don't have a drone.
Okay. Well, we got to find someone to bring a drone because we need some drone shots. And
Yeah,
Aerial.
we're working on it. We are.
yeah,
My brother has a drone, so I can probably get him to let me, if I get enough money to save to get to this trip, I can bring the drone.
Don't get it. Don't worry. It's tax time. Come on, y'all. Let's go.
Oh yeah, you're right. I just thought about that.
Come on.
I just thought
and
about that.
like once you decided that this is what you're gonna do,
Money will come.
it'll
money-
always happen. Yep.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, that's exactly what happened with me. Mine was a $500 deposit, and I was like, I wasn't even. It was nowhere on my radar last May to be able to go to Peru, and I had all these different. You know, when you have different irons in the fire, you're trying to
Yeah.
not budget for this. And I was,
Trust.
you know what? Let me put the $500 down in faith, and let me tell you something. That money came. It's still a miracle, honestly. Like it will come. It will come. Don't.
What's the deadline
So
as far as the deposit?
the Rasta Village, they're going to want everything by 2 weeks before the trip.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean the $500 deposit, but you mean
Oh,
all in all?
Oh no, the $500 like
now.
Oh, I ain't got that right now.
So you need to make sure you make it.
I'll figure it out though.
Yeah, and then you want to make your final payment by the 11th of March.
Okay, yeah, that's doable.
Okay.
All right, about to do a whole lot of praying, manifesting.
Yes,
And,
I did that part, girl. Yes. Yes. Real
whole
talk.
lot of praying and manifesting, and
And
I
now
don't
you
like to borrow, so I'll figure it out.
speak as though you're going. So don't even say if I'm going on this trip.
Yes.
I'm
Yep,
going.
I'm going. I'll see y'all
Then I
there.
get there. Like so you
Yep.
are already
Let me go and file my taxes right now.
Right.
right. That
I
part.
just thought about that. It's time.
Oh, so ladies, this is totally random, but you might want to also look into PayPal, letting people pay via PayPal, because PayPal will let you. I had another trip that a girlfriend did, and PayPal allowed them to apply for the PayPal credit.
Oh.
And so everyone was like getting approved for like $5,000, and that paid for the trip. So PayPal paid it up front, and then PayPal gives them 6 months to pay it off with no interest.
That's right. That's right.
Okay.
Oh, that's actually a great idea.
Yeah, and you can, even if you don't have it as a payment option, Diamond, you can go on PayPal and actually request it, and then you can have them send you a PayPal request and you can pay them directly. So that's a really cool way.
We can do that. We can
Yeah, I'm
definitely-
actually about to look into all of that now because I really want to go. It's not really a if it's like I got to make it to where I can go. So that's something I'll be looking to right after this call. Because I really want to go. I really want to get back to Jamaica. I'm trying to tell you, I've been trying to get back ever since I found out my friend has her own like stuff going on out there, her own businesses. It's just like it's a blessing for her, but also a blessing for me. Now I have somewhere to go when I want to go out there. But also, if I was to come, I would probably extend my stay outside of with you with the group, because I want to be. I always said I would live in Jamaica at some point in my life. I truly love Jamaica. When I was a kid, like I only hung with Jamaicans. Mind you, and from middle school, from the beginning of middle school all the way to the end of high school, that's the only people I hung out with. So I love their energy. I love the place. It's just a beautiful place to be, and I need to be back there. That's just I'm not Jamaican, but I sometimes feel like I am. So I need that energy.
We would love to be the conduit that gets you to.
Where are you calling from, Diamond?
I'm actually in Atlanta, Georgia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, where you guys?
New York.
New York. Okay, New York.
Atlanta.
Oh, who's in Atlanta?
No, you're in Atlanta. I was just saying, like,
Oh.
you got New York, Atlanta, and LA. Like,
Oh, okay, in LA. Okay, got it. Yes, we're all around the world. Okay, well, the US anyways. But yeah, okay, dope.
yeah.
Well,
Well, thank you, ladies, so much for your time. And I will shoot you a text, Janelle. We can schedule something for maybe next weekend or so, whatever your flying schedule permits.
yeah, I'm pretty flexible for February though, so I don't have a lot of trips lined up. So
Okay. Ro, why don't you send me? Can you send me like the dates that you would be available? So then that way I
my
can
schedule.
connect Charisma so that we can both be on the future calls.
You got it. Absolutely.
You guys want to drop your Instagrams
Drop them in the chat.
in the chat?
We'll do the
I just followed you, Charisma, on because I see yours on here, but I'm gonna share mine. I feel like I've already followed you guys before. Well, I feel like I followed Charisma before, but it looks like I haven't. I'm gonna put mine in there now.
Honor.rebel, Rochelle?
Honor.rebel, yeah. And then
Sorry, I spelled it wrong.
yeah, perfect.
Give me 1 second. There we go.
Okay, so passion for pain. Oh,
It's
I like
on
that.
screen.
All right. I like that.
Thank you.
Oh,
All right, I'm gonna follow you guys now.
Same. Same.
All right. Well, this was lovely, and I am looking forward to us doing it again. Diamond, can't wait to meet you in person. Charisma,
Thank you.
ready for all the hugs and kisses.
All right, ladies. It was a pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you, Charisma. We really appreciate this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, ladies.
Take care,
All right,
guys.
ladies. Bye.